Okay, well, Merry Christmas, everybody. It's between Christmas and New Year's right now. Today is Friday. I was going to head out yesterday, but it just rained all day and I didn't want to leave in the rain. So we are headed to the Ouachitas, to the far west of the Ouachita, as far as you can go before you get into Oklahoma. And we're going to check that area out. And right now, as you can see, it is super foggy out. We are in the Ouachitas now. I've stopped at a couple of sites. We're in this area here, and I've found a couple of campsites. They're good. They're not great. They're good. They just had huge rains last night, so the creeks are humming. So we're still checking some out. We got one more we're going to go check out, and then we're just going to have to call the ball. We ran across this, and look at this, it's right where two streams come together. Now we had a lot of rain yesterday, so that's why this is really moving like it is. But it is quite nice. And of course, our setup here, we've got it all, because it's going to rain tomorrow for sure, at some point. Let's put the drone up and I'll show you what we got, because tomorrow it's going to be overcast most of the day. I think it's almost perfectly clear out, and it wasn't supposed to be, so who knows, maybe it won't rain. We'll see. I'm going to put Starlink up here probably after dinner and see what the weather's going to do. But let's take a look at some drone footage. Well, top of the morning, it was supposed to rain about 10 o'clock, 10:30. It's 9:30. It's already been raining for about 30 minutes. The plan today is probably just obviously hang out here. We're not going to be doing much. Rusty is still in his tent. And the water in the river went down a little bit. It's probably going to come back up a tad today, although it's only supposed to rain cumulatively, I think maybe a half an inch today. I think I just heard thunder. So anyways, that's the game plan. Just going to chill here this morning. I'm not going to really have a big breakfast. I'm going to have some cantaloupe and maybe some apple. Maybe play a little music. I don't know. Just kind of hang out, surf the internet, watch some YouTube. And then around lunch, a couple hours from now, we're going to go down to, I'll put the name down here. I always forget, Bordeaux, I can't remember. It's probably Ozarks equivalent to the Art Cafe in the Ozarks. Doesn't have quite the history, but it's very good. Actually, I think it's a little bit better burger in my opinion. So anyways, just gonna hang out here. Let you listen to the rain for a little bit with me. Ooh, did you hear that? That's some good stuff right there. Yeah, let me show you what we got going here. So that was earlier. I'm going to do this manual. So this is where it is right now. That's some boomers right there, buddy. That's a Texas, well, actually we're in Arkansas. That's a southern boomer. How about that? Yeah, we're right in the middle of it, in the thick of it. So that's what we got. Might have to go put some thermals on. It's a little my leg. I just bought these pants because I thought they'd be a little thicker. It's hard to find a good pair of, you know, like fleece lined or something pants that'll keep your legs warm. Anybody got any good pair that they really like? I ordered a pair of Cools, but I ordered them a little too small. So I had to give them to a buddy of mine because I missed the return window, and plus I had washed them, dumbass. Before I, you know, like I put them on, they were a little snug, and then I washed them, and I'm like, nope, these aren't fitting. Thibodeau's Country Store, so that's where we're gonna go to, get a burger, or whatever. I'll get a burger. Just love the way it rolls. Well, it is 12:20, and I'm waiting for Rusty. He's been in his tent all morning. I guess he's been reading, but I don't blame him, man. It's a great day to just hang out and not do anything in the tent. Anyways, when it's raining, who doesn't love that? So our campsite, thankfully, this side of it is a little slope, but this up here where it's flat is, we got an Olympic swimming pool up here right now, so. All right, well, I purposefully looked up the restaurant we were going to, and it said it was open. There was no telephone number. I think I already said that, so I couldn't call. We get there, and I see a bunch of trucks parked out front. I'm excited because we're going to have a good burger there. And they're closed. So we ended up going into, what the hell's the name of that town? I'm so bad at this stuff. Anyways, this town here. First restaurant we go to says it's open. Get there. Google Maps said it was open. We get there. It's Saturday. Closed. So we went to this steakhouse and we had some burgers. We came back here and it just quit raining when we were finished eating. So it rained that whole time. And getting out of here, I probably should have filmed some of it, but it was a little bit challenging because we probably made, in 2 miles, not even 2 miles, we went across 5 water crossings. One of them, I'm guessing, came up to almost the top of, nah, not quite the top of my tires. Probably to about right here, at least. It was just about to break over my hood. I could see it push just initially. I'm not saying that's how deep it was, but the front of the truck dipped down. Anyways, I'm glad it was short, short one. So we came back a different way. So Rusty and I are just hanging out here now, and it's going to be another lazy night. We can't make a fire. Everything is so dang wet. Neither one of us are up for, I don't know, if I could find a tree to cut down, I might, you know, so we'd have some fresh wood. But this is that time of year. It's hard to tell the dead trees from the dormant trees. So what I want to talk to you about is this little Starlink Mini. Now, obviously there are tons of videos out there about this thing, and I'm certainly not going to get into it. I'm just going to say this. I can save you hours and hours of time. It's been on sale now for a couple of months. It was $600, I think, when it first came out, and now it's $450. I had the older one. I sold it for $250. Bought this for $450, so $200 upgrade. So well worth it. I think I mentioned earlier that how fast it connects. But instead of carrying that big tub of that, which was worth it, you know, when before we had nothing, especially you come here to the Ouachitas, the minute you get here, zero signal in 90% of the places I've been. Now, if you get closer to town, you start getting signal, but even then you're up and down, it's in and out. But definitely at any camp, I've never had signal. So having this and the fact that it's USB powered, or it can be, it comes with the AC plug, but if you USB plug it in, oh, I mean, this thing is eating, let's see if you can see that. There you go, 18, 21, between 18 and 21. The other one was like 30, between 36 and 46 up to 50. I've never seen this one over, now I'm not staring at it for a long time, but I've never seen that thing over, except for when it initially goes, but once it's up and it's got a good connectivity, it hovers around 20. And you can see at this pace, it would last me 32 hours on this. And this is the EcoFlow 1000 kilowatt. 1 kilowatt, sorry, 1 kilowatt. Now the refrigerator's not pulling from it just yet, but still plenty of power. I had this running till about midnight, and I had the diesel heater going and the refrigerator going, and still this morning I had 30% left. So it is so worth it. So if you're thinking about it, you're not sure, I mean, if you're not going to use it, and you're only going to use it once or twice, and don't get it. But if it's something you're out a lot and you want connectivity, and having that connectivity for me is a very nice peace of mind for me, because I go out solo a lot. But it's worth it. So for what it's worth it to me. I think you should get it. It's a thumbs up. What you doing, Cafe? See, he doesn't even know what to do with himself. Nothing to chase. Nothing. Here's our fire. All the wood's damp, wet. We got nothing. So I think Rusty's over there making us some tea. It's going to be dark here in about an hour. So you probably won't see me maybe till bedtime, or I don't know if I want to bore you with dinner. I don't know what we're going to have tonight. I think spaghetti with Italian sausage. It's pretty good. Pretty simple, very good, very hearty. And then we're probably going to go to bed early again, because it's just kind of cold. We can't have a fire, no sitting around. So kind of just instead of sitting around freezing, not freezing, it's cold. It's 50, but it's damp. It's damp 50. That's cold. Thank God there's no wind blowing. If there's wind blowing or any kind of wind, I don't know. Probably have to put another tarp up, a wind block or something. But anyways, we'll catch you later. Well, once again, top of the morning to you. Finally all the rain quit. It rained again last night. I don't think I showed you that around for about 2 hours. It's always nice to have a little rain at camp, but it can definitely overstay its welcome. So we finally got a little sunshine out this morning. Maybe things will dry out a little bit today. I can take this tarp. I can already see my tent's getting in the sun, which is good. I need that to dry out. We're going to go on a little bit of an adventure today. Well, I don't know if it's adventure, but exploration. We're going to take these routes here. I'm going to go visit this fire station, or fire tower, I mean. And then if we have time, we'll make it over to this one as well. And just kind of see what's around here. Yesterday, man, we crossed quite a few deep little water crossings, just little dips, as I'd mentioned. But I don't know, it's a nice morning for a change, no wind. It's just about 50 degrees Fahrenheit. It was 45 when I woke up, but it's already coming up, the sun coming up. By 1 o'clock, the sun's supposed to be fully out, so looking forward to that. So I don't know what we're going to do for breakfast. I was looking for a restaurant. I know that's cheating. But they're more of a pain in the ass to get to. Who knows? We still might do that. So Rusty is, of course, still, sleeping beauty. Cafe was out and about this morning, the dog. So evidently he's up, and I smelled coffee, so he's cooking in his tent. He's all nice and cozy in there. He's loving that tent. So we're going to go down this trail here, backtrack to here, and go down this trail to this fire lookout. This is, what is it, B Mountain or something? Hold on. All right, well, I was able to get up here with all those 4x4s. So this is actually what is referred to as a lookout cabin. It was built in 1938. This is on a 12 by 12 frame, built atop a rock foundation, or the cabin itself was built on top of this rock foundation built by the Civilian Conservation Corps, or the CCC. Pretty cool. Really cool. Well, that was a lot more rugged coming up than I thought it was going to be. Wow, it's cool. Thank goodness it cleared up today. Fantastic. All right, I'll show you some more stuff around. Let's put the drone up, see what that looks like. Rusty's new chainsaw, we're breaking it in. We're done here. All right, so we're continuing down this road. It's been pretty smooth. Got some wood back there that'll help us tonight. Hopefully it's not too damp. The outside feels damp. We're gonna have to split some of it, some of the smaller stuff, but I'm not doing the bigger stuff. Last time I did it, my shoulder ached for like 5 days, so won't be doing that. But we're just checking out the area. It hasn't been anything terribly exciting. It's nice to see tons of water running all over the place, everywhere. Normally all these little creeks last time I was here were dry as a bone. That was disappointing, so it's nice to see that there's an abundance of water. But I was ready for it to stop raining. So there's not a cloud in the sky now. When I was just up at that point, there was some nice clouds. So they have cleared out. Should have some stars tonight. And you've heard me say this before, but I'm really getting to where, I mean, I do like the forest, camping in the trees and all that. But man, when I do, I sure miss being out in the desert, in the wide open. It is so nice. Oh, what is that road? I don't know. We don't have a lot of time to check out stuff. It's 2:40. It gets dark at 5:30. We're gonna try to eat before dark. That's probably not gonna happen. I hope to be back. It's 2:45, 3:45, maybe 4:30. We'll be back at camp. 4:30. We'll see. All right, well, if anything super interesting comes up, I'll bring you back. We made it to the top. I thought this was going to be another fire tower, but this is just radio towers and weather stations. I'll film some going down. I forgot to turn the camera on coming up. Just a radio tower and a great view to the west here. It's getting hazy out there. Or foggy, one of the two. survey marker. That's kind of cool. Well, top of the morning to you. It is Monday, and today Rusty and I are heading back. We're just going to finish packing up, or start or finish, or we're about a fourth of the way in. But it's overcast again this morning. Seems like we just can't get any nice weather, but I guess it is winter. It's going to be almost January 1st, New Year's Eve coming up, but the good news is I'm heading to Florida in 2 days. Down to the Florida Keys. Hopefully it'll be warmer and margaritas and flip-flops, but I don't know. It's a little chilly down there as well for Florida. So we're just going to finish packing up here, maybe have a little breakfast. I'm thinking about making some of my super healthy cinnamon rolls just to hold us over. Probably stop and get some lunch on the road. Let's pack up. This won't go all the way up. Where is he? Where is he? Here he comes. No catching him. So Rusty's doing his pack up, plus all the wood we collected yesterday that he's bringing home, not letting it go to waste. He said he was going to split it, but I think that was very optimistic. All right, we are packed up and on the road. We're gonna head into Mina, get something to eat. I'm not terribly hungry, but I guess if I eat now, I don't have to worry about it the rest of the way. So we're gonna do that. I haven't figured out this camera, why it keeps rotating back and forth. I don't know what mode I have it in, but anyways, thanks for joining us. If you made it this long, if you haven't, well, then you won't know. I just said, see you next time. Adios, everybody. Take care.